Good morning. It's day 87. I did not sleep too well last night. I had lots of four-legged critters in my campsite. I think they were deer. It was just kind of annoying. Today I've got 28 miles to do, plus a mile road walk into Crater Lake. Plus it's like the desert again, very long water carries today. It's looking like at least 15 miles, maybe more. I think there's only one stop for water along the way. So my pack's gonna be pretty heavy. Slightly more elevation. It's 3,000 up, 4,000 down today. But I'll get through it. And hopefully at the end of the day, I'll have a hot meal waiting for me. I've also found the Oregon mosquitoes, so I'm breaking out these bad boys again. They were all over me this morning at camp while packing up. Good morning, Mount McLaughlin. I just filled up water for the last time in 20 miles. I've got about 3.5 liters on me. That's not enough for 20 miles, but I'm gonna roll into Mazama Dry and then hydrate tonight. I did chug a liter back at the creek, and there is a pond in about 7 miles, but I don't really want to drink stagnant water. So long carry it is. .2 miles to Crater Lake. My feet are beginning to feel like I've walked nearly 100 miles in 3 days. They're on fire. I'm at the Mazama Village campground. I went over to the restaurant and got a pulled pork sandwich and fries for dinner. It was okay, but it hit the spot. Then I went to the bathrooms and kind of washed up. The showers are closed here. So I did the best I could, and then I dug through the hiker boxes where I found a pillow, inflatable. I've always hated them in the past, and I was going to bring one on this trip, but it just wasn't comfortable. But since there's one here, I'm going to use it. I put my buff over it. We'll see how it goes for tonight. There's also a Coors Light in the hiker box. I didn't take that. I did find some Q-tips too, and I cleaned my ears. That was nasty. But anyways, I'm going to bed. Good night. Good morning, it's day 88. I am sitting outside the restaurant at Crater Lake Mazama store. I'm charging up my gear. I washed out my shirt and shorts yesterday because they were so gross. So I'm trying to dry them out too, so I'm still in my long johns. The others are going to get to the rim around 10 or so. So I'm going to charge up for another hour and then try to hitch back up to the rim and meet Beard Snack's parents.
Are you hiking the whole trail?
So I'm at Crater Lake, and Beard Snack's parents came and did some trail magic. Now they're gonna slack pack us across the rim right here. However, it's not looking too good. At least our packs will be dry until we get there. So cool.
I'm marking on the left hand now. I'm not as swift. Hi, Grandpa.
Good morning. It's day 89. Only 37 days left. We got a little bit of rain last night. I did have my rain fly up. And it's cold this morning. It's probably 40 degrees. I kind of feel like I've hit a wall. My brain wants me to go home. But my brain also wants me to go to Canada. But yeah, just not feeling it again lately, even though everything is getting really pretty along the trail. I'm just ready to be done.
Can you drink when you're...
I'm in the clouds. It's cold. I don't like this. And it's wet. Sunlight and blue skies. Well, today started off kind of rough. Wasn't really feeling it. I guess it was the weather, the fact that it was cold. I think the weather really plays a role in my mood, and it was just damp and bone chilling all day. It made me think about what's ahead on trail. Hopefully I can beat the rain and snow in the Cascades, but I doubt it. I know I'm gonna get some really bad weather. But anyways, it's now the end of the day. Walked 0.6 down to this lake to wash up and get some water because we're in the middle of a dry stretch. Thankfully there's going to be another water cache tomorrow. But yeah, I washed up, so I'm probably going to sleep really well tonight. And yeah, feeling much better. Good morning. It's day 90. It's 35 degrees right now. Started off this morning with a nice little 3-mile climb. That helped warm me up. We got 12 miles to the first water source. It's going to be a water cache. We're in a dry stretch. There is another pond, but it's supposed to be really gross and stagnant. So I'm not going to stop there. I'm only carrying a liter of water because it's so cold. I'm usually not thirsty in the morning, and then when I get to the cache, I'm going to chug a bunch and camel up. But should be a good day. Trail magic, login book, Advil, TP, tampons, baby wipes. Yogi's book. Battery chargers that are 100%. And check that out. Fancy lunch today. I've got salmon with bacon bits, Cheez-Its, and there's some mayo in there on a wrap. Mmm. Good morning. It's day 91. Last night we camped along a creek bed and I was a little worried about mosquitoes, so I used some DEET. And DEET works on Oregon mosquitoes, at least so far, so that's great news. Today we are heading into Shelter Cove, gonna resupply for like a day or two, and then do 2 30-mile days into Bend, where we're gonna zero again. Well, I just showered, but not doing wash here, so back in my stinky clothes. Kinda clean. I completed a successful in and out of Shelter Cove, showered, did a quick resupply, scored some hydrocortisone cream and sunglasses from the hiker box, as well as a Mountain House meal. Beard Snack found some sunglasses in the hiker box, so he put his sunglasses in. So then I traded his with mine, because his are polarized. And they're kind of weird looking, so that's cool. It's only, I think, 50 some miles to where we're going to get off and go into Bend. It's tempting to just go straight through and do those 50 some miles in 24 hours because it's like 5,000 feet of elevation gain, which is like nothing. I could definitely do it, but I developed last night a sore pain-ish in the back of my left leg. It feels like more of a muscle strain, so I probably shouldn't push it. So instead we'll only do like 2 28, 30-mile days or so. I can't handle these lakes here. They're just so pretty. Final push. I know Bohemian wrote final push on the ground. He said that earlier. But it's not really much of a push for me. We're upwards of 30 miles again today, and my feet feel great. My body feels great. The air is cooling down. And I really enjoy these last few miles into camp most days, especially if it's like a slight downhill or flat like it's been. I also ran into some southbounders just a little bit ago that actually started in Canada. Makes me realize the trail's coming to an end. I know I'm a month out, but I'll be here before I know it.